Welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, it is all snowy behind me, and today's video is obviously about Sweden, and it is rather scary. But before starting the video, I want to thank each and every one of you, because recently my channel has crossed 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so very much for giving me the support. And before starting, as I always say, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so I get a little motivation to bring you such videos regarding Sweden. And Sweden's weather, as always, is absolutely confusing. It is all snowy and sunny at the same time, so it is confusing, but it looks very beautiful. So before starting, I want to show you the view I am at. So that's the view where I am today, and I'm gonna talk about important topic. As I mentioned, today's topic is about inflation, and inflation is rising everywhere in the world. So it is in Sweden, and it is scaring me also a little bit, because I'm an international student here in Sweden, and it is taking a toll on a lot of people here in Sweden, especially international students who come here on loans. So let's get this video started. I don't intend to scare anyone, but I thought it is a really important topic which no one is talking about. So let's get this video started. To make this video a little organized, I have divided this video into 3 parts. In the first part of the video, I am gonna talk about how inflation has affected Sweden. In the second part, I would talk about what all measures can you take in order to be still in a budget and cope up with the inflation that is on the rise everywhere in the world. And the third part, what are the learnings that I personally got during this time when inflation is rising so much. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the first part, that is how Sweden is getting affected by inflation. Firstly, if I talk about the grocery prices, the same amount of groceries which I used to buy for 1 week, which used to cost me 300 Swedish crowns, now it costs me around somewhere 500 to 550 Swedish kroners. So the prices of the groceries have obviously gone significantly high. And if I compare 1 or 2 products, for example, I eat chicken a lot. So the price of the chicken breast for 2 kgs was somewhere around 100 Swedish kroners, but it has now gone up to 150 Swedish kroners. So the prices of the grocery, which is one of the significant amount of money that people spend monthly, has definitely gone high. Secondly, if I talk about accommodation, for me as a student, the accommodation prices have not gone high, and I pay somewhere around 4,000 Swedish kroners a month. It is the same, which includes the electricity as well. So it is the same for now. But if I talk about electricity, I hear from a lot of people the electricity prices have gone high, the people who live in their own accommodation and who have to pay their own electricity. They pay a significantly high amount of electricity now, especially in winters when the heating system is operating and you have to maintain the temperature inside your house. Now if I talk about public transportation, when I came here, the public transportation for adults costed around 950 Swedish kroners per month. That is the SL card that you get to use all the public transports. But now it has gone up to 980 Swedish kroners, although it is not a significant high, but I'm giving you examples of what all things have gone high and how it can affect your monthly budget. For student, it is still the same. It was 640 Swedish kroners a month, and it has gone up to 650 Swedish kroners. So if I talk about my overall monthly budget, previously I used to manage in somewhere around 7,000 to 8,000 Swedish crown a month, including my rent, including my groceries, public transport, and all the other things that I use. But now it has gone from 7,000 to 8,000 to probably 8,000-9,000 a month. I'm saying again, this video is not meant to scare anyone or demotivate you to not come to Sweden for your studies or for work, but this is the hard truth that everyone around the world has to face. Coming to the second part of the video, but before starting the second part, I want to tell you that it is snowy, it is sunny, but it is super cold at the same time, and holding the camera without gloves is making my hand shake. But let's get started with the second part, that is how you can still be in a budget and cope up with the inflation that is going on around the world right now. So as I mentioned in my first part of the video, that is major chunk of your income or major expenses of your month goes into grocery shopping or the groceries. So there are 4 main stores in Sweden for groceries. That is, one is Coop, second one is ICA, third is Lidl, and fourth is Willys. If I talk about Coop and ICA, they are super expensive, but they are really very convenient because you would find them everywhere around the corner. Prices, if I compare from Willys and Lidl, it is more than 1.5 times of the prices. So I personally don't go there and buy my groceries. I usually go to Willys and Lidl and get my groceries for 2 weeks. So if you choose the right grocery stores, you can save a lot of money on groceries. If I talk about quality is not at all compromised, because the qualities of groceries is governed by the government here in Sweden, so they have the same quality. It is just that Coop and ICA follow different business model. That is why their groceries are a bit expensive. So the first thing to take in mind is choosing the right grocery stores and buying the groceries from there. In Sweden, there is a culture, if you're working or even if you're a student, you buy your lunch from outside every day, which costs somewhere around 90 to 100 Swedish crowns, which I personally don't do because it increases my expenses so much. So I usually cook my own food for the next day well in advance, and I eat the home cooked food because it is much cheaper, but eating outside is really very expensive. So these were the few things which I wanted to share with you so that you can save a little money. Before moving to the third part, as I always say, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that I get a little motivation to keep bringing you such videos in the future. Now moving to the third part, what are the things that I learned from this inflation? The first thing is savings. Do some savings, invest your money rightly. Second most important thing that I learned from this inflation is having multiple sources of income. With that said, I have come to the end of the video, and I really appreciate the people who are liking my work and comment their questions on my videos. I encourage you to keep doing that, and I will keep bringing you such videos and reply to your comments and the doubts that you have. So please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I promise from now that I will be regular and keep bringing you such beautiful videos. With that, take care everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video.